Hi guys, welcome back and thank you for tuning into another video. Today's story is about 18-year-old Clinton Evbota, who was stabbed to death in Camberwell, South London. 3 teenagers have been arrested in relation to the fatal stabbing in 2019. Rio Williams, 19, of Stockwell, and Carlos Roachford, 18, of Stockwell, were both found guilty of murder after a trial at Woolwich Crown Court in December. On Friday the 29th of January, they were sentenced to 19 years and 18 years respectively. A 16-year-old boy who was convicted of manslaughter was jailed for 6 years. Police were called at 20:21 hours on Thursday the 10th of October 2019 to a stabbing on the Brandon estate on Grimsel Path, SE5. Officers attended and found 18-year-old Clinton suffering stab injuries. He was pronounced dead at the scene. A post-mortem examination gave cause of death as multiple stab wounds. Clinton had lived on the Brandon estate but had moved to Kent with his family. However, he continued to return to the location to see friends. On the night of the murder, Williams and Roachford had congregated with the 16-year-old and more associates. Clinton had come to the area to see friends when he was spotted and the group gave chase. The court heard witnesses describe seeing Clinton pursued by a group of knife-wielding males before he was fatally attacked. Clinton was stabbed at least once but continued to run and tried to climb a tree in a desperate bid to escape, but he was pulled down and attacked by the group, who then fled the scene. The court heard witnesses describe them laughing and smiling as they ran off. Members of the public came to Clinton's aid and called police and paramedics as he lay dying. An investigation was launched by detectives from the Met's Specialist Crime Command, who identified those responsible. It has not been fully established as to why Clinton was targeted. The judge awarded a commendation to the Met's Detective Constable Gibson, who spent hundreds of hours painstakingly studying CCTV footage to identify those responsible. Detective Chief Inspector Mick Norman, lead investigator, said, "Clinton's last movements were something no person should have to suffer. He was outnumbered and chased by a group who attacked him without mercy. Their actions were wicked and cowardly in the extreme. Clinton's family have endured so much throughout this trial. No sentence can ever absolve the pain of losing a loved one who had so much of his life to live, but I hope they can take some comfort in knowing that we have all done that we possibly could to get justice for them. I am proud of the efforts of my team, who have put everything into investigation. They have worked above and beyond to secure these convictions and significant sentencings. Detective Constable Gibson is especially deserving of praise for his efforts." Giovanni Bennett of Lambeth, SC11, was found not guilty of murder and possession of an offensive weapon. A 16-year-old from Camberwell, Calvin Looper, aged 18, and a 17-year-old boy were all found not guilty of murder but guilty of possession of an offensive weapon. They were sentenced to rehabilitation and supervision orders. A 14-year-old boy arrested on suspicion of murder was released with no further action. That's another wild story from the south of the waters. Condolences go out to the Evbota family. Thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe to stay up to date with the latest.